the British weather has served up what could be a real treat as away we go to start the race. Second time this season we started behind the safety car.
Big puddles of aquaplaning, so we can go, Charlie.
It'll be in this lap, won't it? He's nearly hit the safety car there.
If it had gone past the safety car, he would have got into trouble there. He's backed up the field, safety car peels away, and finally, on lap 5 of the British Grand Prix, we can get away racing for real. Verstappen's going to have a go on the inside, down to the Vale chicane, can't get past Rosberg. The top 4 all stay out on the wet tyres, but Raikkonen, Bottas, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Alonso all come in for a change of tyres, as does Grosjean and Magnussen, and it's Hamilton who leads them over the line then, into turn 1. And just getting out there, Kimi Raikkonen not being held up. And there was a risk there to be held up by Grosjean in the Haas. Ferrari could have paid the price there as Hülkenberg comes out, and oh dear, Carlos Sainz very nearly goes into him. Fernando Alonso very nearly goes into Esteban Gutierrez, and it's chaos down in the pit lane. Ricciardo's changes onto intermediates. And there on the inside is Kimi Raikkonen, that's Daniel Ricciardo coming out on intermediates. And I think what they've had to do with Ricciardo there is protect themselves from the undercut a little bit from Ferrari, because Raikkonen, if you remember, came into the pit straight away when the safety car peeled away. And there is Pascal Wehrlein into the gravel.
Yeah, I'm out. Aquaplaning, first corner, no chance.
It is a virtual safety car. Hamilton's pitted, using this opportunity, and Rosberg too, Verstappen too.
Yeah, it's a nice opportunity because the Inters are faster on this circuit on this day, and they didn't even need to stack, so Rosberg hasn't lost any time. Good work by the Mercedes team. That worked out nice.
Virtual safety car's gone, and so has Lewis Hamilton down the road.
Verstappen now sets a new fastest lap of the race. There's interesting.
By some margin.
Oh, and there's Valtteri Bottas spinning down at Vale. Bottas has gone for a spin, and that's going to lose him 3 or 4 places. And right behind him now, Jenson Button. Valtteri Bottas goes down into 12th, 13th place.
Okay, it's getting drier now. I don't think it's fixed yet, but it's getting closer.
Okay, good info, Max.
The teenager there, and he fancies passing that Mercedes-Benz anytime soon, doesn't he?
Look how Rosberg's struggling there. We don't often see a pass on this part of the track. Round at Chapel, there he goes. Max Verstappen moves into second place. What a move that was on Nico Rosberg.
Outrageous.
First man to go onto the slick tyres. First man on the slick tyres, Martin, to come a cropper as well.
Yeah, he's turned in. And then as he comes back on the track, a bit of a sort of an amateur spin.
Sergio Perez just ahead of Daniel Ricciardo, not for much longer. Round the outside at Stowe goes Daniel Ricciardo. He'd been catching Perez for a while. Now gets the opportunity to move up into 4th place. And out of the race goes Fernando Alonso.
If he follows the
I thought
follows the service road,
right.
He's going back through his own tracks. As long as you keep it moving, you're okay. Yeah, turn one again.
And there goes Valtteri Bottas round the outside. He's not going to give this up, Alonso, but I think he might be wise to, because Bottas gets much better traction, but then goes wide himself. Gets onto the water. You saw just a bit of standing water there. Well, that just shows you, Martin, how tricky it is there. There is Rio Haryanto. I think Haryanto's going to go and join quite an exclusive Manor car park down there. Hamilton going into turn 1 now, and he doesn't spin in the way that others have.
And he was very cautious coming back on. And I see Verstappen did the same thing. That's why the 3 of them are now much closer.
DRS for Nico Rosberg. Max Verstappen has to cover him off going into Stowe. Saw him early, covered him off at just the right moment.
That's moving twice, that is not on.
Goes Sebastian Vettel down the inside. No, cutting right across the track and...
Push me out of the track. Push me out of the track.
Sebastian Vettel has got a penalty, and he's going to get 5 seconds added to his race time. And round the outside at Stowe goes Nico Rosberg. He's got his own back, and he's got his second place back.
Just had a terrible lap.
He's lost 3 seconds.
Right, he's gone in there with a box full of neutrals then, look.
Gearbox problem.
Driver default 101, chassis default 01. Avoid 7th gear, Nico, avoid 7th gear.
Well, what does that mean? I mean, I have to shift through it.
A firm, Nico, you need to shift through it. A firm, you need to shift through it.
Yeah, Max, so Rosberg is under investigation for some of the comments made over the radio.
That's where Kimi Raikkonen got past Sergio Perez down into Stowe. Hamilton getting a standing ovation around Silverstone from the British fans who flocked, 139,000 of them, to the British Grand Prix and had to put up with some good old-fashioned British weather, but the sun has come out. It's Lewis Hamilton winning the British Grand Prix at Silverstone.
Awesome stuff, Lewis. Great job, man. British Grand Prix.
Great job this weekend, guys. Thank you so much for your continued efforts. Everyone back at the factory. Right now, I'm thinking about all the people.
So Rosberg in trouble. 10-second penalty, that'll put him back in 3rd place.